am pleased to introduce legislation that addresses the #1 consumer complaint in the county, predatory towing. Residents across the county, down county, up county, east county, have all been abused. One resident parking at the Bank of Georgetown in Friendship Heights on a weekend had his car towed despite the fact that the bank had no contract with the towing company. A father and daughter had their car towed at a shopping center while the daughter was shopping there simply because the father had walked off to another store. To make matters worse, these and other individuals who have their cars towed then have to pay, on average, $168 just to get their cars back from the towing companies and pay for storage fees if it takes them a day or two to reclaim their vehicle. Not just bad for consumers, predatory towing is bad for businesses too. People are reluctant to shop in areas where they fear being towed. Deeply concerned by these stories, 6 months ago I met with our excellent director of the Office of Consumer Protection. Together we worked on this legislation for many, many months. The goal was simple: end predatory towing. How? Here's what the bill does. First, and most importantly, it prohibits the use of spotters, individuals employed by towing companies whose primary job is to identify a car to be towed and then to call in the tow truck as quickly as possible. With this legislation, there will be an end to this unscrupulous business practice. Additionally, this legislation will require photographic evidence of a violation, will require the property owner and not the towing company to maintain the towing log, and will eliminate an exception in the law that allows a tow to happen between 2 a.m. and 9 a.m. without the property owner's permission. This legislation will also give new powers to our Office of Consumer Protection to better assist the public against predatory towing. OCP investigators will be able to order the release of a vehicle and be able to subpoena individuals when investigating towing complaints. Our executive will be able to set a flat rate instead of a mileage-based rate for towing in the county. These reforms will give our county more oversight over the tow industry, helping all residents and consumers. I want to give particular credit to our Office of Consumer Protection, which has already been doing substantial work to combat predatory towing in our community. Their efforts have landed them nationwide media attention and have already helped many in the county. Bill 17-15 will help OCP further their efforts and do even more for our residents. Predatory towing is a consumer protection issue, an economic development issue, and a public safety issue. We can and must do more to address towing abuses in the county. This legislation helps to do exactly that.
My office has received a number of complaints, so it certainly is right in line with your assertion that this is the top consumer complaint, so much so that we actually contacted Mr. Friedman, and we're very happy to hear that you were working on legislation, and so I'm very happy to sign on as a co-sponsor and support. I think that we need to do everything that we can to encourage the support of economic development in this county, and certainly that isn't done by discouraging people to patronize our businesses. And so I appreciate your hard work, the hard work of the office, and of Mr. Friedman, who has put in a lot of work with Josh as well. So thank you very much for all that you have done to create this bill.